Small glass, small beer. Even smaller hiss. It's Homebrew Wednesday again. We've come full circle for another week of waffle. So, the hops I'm about to weigh and vac pack. I'll do that off cam because you've seen all that sort of thing before, and I've got dogs at the door that want to come in and say hello, and obviously got to be a dog free zone while the hops are about. But I did finally get home today and have some mail turn up. Not some beer mail though, but let's try. Oh, this is rather dark for a saison. A silly saison. It's silly season. Gosh, that's quite brown ale, Scotch ale, come saison. Mind you, it has aged a little while. You'll note I have a wee diddy glass. A wee diddy Brooklyn glass. I think it's an English half pint, not an American half pint, because I did measure them against another little half pint, and they are produced by a European manufacturer, so I think they're for the UK market. But we had rather a few pallets of glasses come in at a super bargain deal, and they caught my eye. Being a handy dandy little size, if you just want a beer, but you don't want a big beer, you know, like when you've got corny cakes and you just, you know, don't fancy a pint, or it's a bit late for a pint and you just want a small beer. So you need a small glass. A bit like Under the Table Brewing, they have those little tiny glasses so they can sample lots of different beers. That got me thinking, I make a tasting board, tasting paddle. So what I needed was some small glasses, either conical or these type of ones, so they'll sit in a hole without dropping through, which is always useful. And make myself, I'm going to have 3 taps up, so I want 3 glasses. Then you might have more than one person you want to try, show them your beers. So I bought 6. 50 pence each. Bargain, I think. Didn't come with a beer though. But it's a little 25cl beer because it's late at night, like I say, and you know, you don't want a big one. So when I get my old pumps going, you just fancy a one for the wooden hill, but you don't want to be up all night expressing the beer. So I picked those up. As you can see, I have the similar press to Tom, and Mick Flatbear's got one as well. I'll give you that. Yeah, yeah, you know the thing. Legs, dish, lip, bit of oak, and a mashy sort of bag for putting your pulp in. So I've got that ready. This last weekend, the neighbour said I could have their apples, because they've got really no use for them and not the time to pick them even if they did. So I went over there with a few supermarket trays, and obviously some of you on Facebook will know I got this lot for a couple of hours scrumpying around in the tree branches. So we ended up with 132 kilos of apples. They're an old English variety. They're an eaten apple, but they are on the tartar side, and the skins are quite thick. So I think there'll be enough tannins in there to make a fairly decent cider. I've got literally a couple of handfuls of my eating apples that come off my tree. The tree is totally obliterated now. There's jack shit on it. If it ain't worm eaten or wasp eaten, the dogs are bloody at it. So any contribution they would make would be less than significant. But yeah, so we're going to have a bash with those. We've also got dibs on their rather large and rather old pear tree, which does produce a good annual crop. So less the few they want for their self versus me and my son picking them for them. There'll be a few trays of pears as well, so there could be some Perry. Nice chap, Perry. Could be some of that on the brew as well. I'll put it in the old masher and the crasher, and then in the press. So we've dug that out ready, pretty much ready assembled anyway. I just put the legs on and the bar, the netting. So all's good on the side of front, hopefully. And today, finally, all the way from the land where they make everything cheaper than anyone else, i.e. China, I finally got my 10 3/8 speed fit connectors. Pretty much like the John Guest ones, but only 29p each, I think, or might be even cheaper than that. And I got 4 1/2-inch BSP speed fit connectors as well. So if I have a Euro keg or some other contraption that requires a 1/2-inch fitting, I can put the 3/8 bare line gas lines in and have it on a, well, any of the fittings. I've got Sankey ones, the Grundys, and this one, the Guinness coupler. So we can just quickly disconnect the pipes from the and whack a keg on if we want to. Should we require a keg, a keggy keg. And a month and second attempt later, we have finally had the other sign to the bear shed stroke bar turn up. A Franz's Kana Weissbier. Finally, second time. Well, second time for these, second time for this, but finally, ironically, even though they were a good week apart from posting, they both turn up today. So we have a little bit more, well, bits for the bar and bits for the setting up of the gas lines and air lines, because I've got the coolant lines as well for the bear cooler. So that is pretty much it from me. Cheers to everyone supporting and following my bear reviews, courtesy of my employer, the one over there. So we'll continue with those for the foreseeable future, as far as I know. I've got one more Belgian one to do this upcoming week, and then I should probably get some more, whatever takes my fancy, and carry on for the next week and beyond. So that is pretty much it from me. I probably forgot something, but we'll blame the beer. Interesting says on that one. Not quite what you expect from them normally. I quite like that one. It's a bit of a crossover. Should have done a review on it, really, shouldn't I? Anyway, cheers till next week. I was going to do, sorry Frank, I was going to do your dark lager, but I just opened the fridge and dogs knocked it over, so I didn't want to stir any yeast up. So call in the reserves. Jolly nice it is too. Anyway, I'm going. See you next week. Bye.